How's it going, guys? This is Jason, and welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. In this episode, we're doing another standard event, and today we're using another red deck wins, or mono red aggro. This one created by sir-lucius for a recent competition. We're going to be giving that a try. Some of the staples of this variation, we've got Embercleave, Bonecrusher Giant, and Fervent Champion. And fun fact about this variation of the mono red, it looks like about 23 of the spells in this deck are 1 mana cost. So this may prove to be a super lightning fast aggro deck. I'm not going to be able to work with 1 land though, so we're going to need to mulligan this. 2 is going to work, yeah. We've got Runaway Steam-Kin and Bonecrusher Giant. It sounds good to me. These 1 costs aren't going to come into play until we've got a creature in the field though. Let's keep it. Let's get rid of, I don't know. Probably Embercleave. We want to make sure we have as many early game options as possible. Fervent Champion, I like that. Let's put that out right away, start doing that damage. So given how potentially fast the matches will be with this deck, this may be a shorter episode. 2 Runaway Steam-Kins, fantastic. He may counter the first one, but at least we'll have a spare. Let's go ahead and attack first. Looks like it might be a Simic Flash deck, potentially. I'm expecting to see either counters or a Flash creature. Maybe a Growth Spiral. It looks like a counter. Yeah, that's fine. The good thing is we have something to play every turn, so we're going to keep him occupied with counters while still doing damage. Do another Runaway Steam-Kin. Probably draw out another one of his counters. That's totally fine. As long as he's countering every turn, he's not putting out a creature to block Fervent Champion, so we're still chipping away at him. Alright, what do we got now? We could do Scorch Spitter and an Infuriate, potentially. Let's go ahead and attack. Is he going to play a Flash creature now? Or bounce it, maybe. Oh, he's bouncing it. Okay. That's fine. We'll just play it again, and we'll play Scorch Spitter as well. Yep. I'm happy with that. We'll make him go through all of his answers. And we're still doing damage to him. Another land. Cool. Let's go ahead and continue attacking. Now we're doing 3 damage per turn. Eventually he's going to start needing to play blockers. I'll expect to see a Knight pack, yeah, I was going to say. And I think we can destroy it if he blocks, because we have those 1-cost buffs. Yeah, good call, blocking him. Let's see. Infuriate's going to put... If I Infuriate Scorch Spitter, Knight pack will die, so let's do that. Let me just double-check my options. I don't want to rush into anything too fast. Yeah, this is the way to go. Scorch Spitter dies, but it's a small price to pay for destroying Knight pack, and then we've also got Bonecrusher Giant on standby for if he plays any 2 or less toughness creatures. Of course, I'll probably wait until my end step to do that, so... We may actually just want to do Bonecrusher to his face. And in fact, that would bait out some more counters. So let's actually do that. Actually, no. We've got the advantage right now, and we've got mana we can spend on Castle Embereth if he decides not to do anything. Let's play a blocker. Wildborn Preserver. Well, he's dead. Yeah, pretty sure if he blocks that he's dead. Even if he doesn't block, I'm pretty sure I can kill him with Bonecrusher. So, let's see. I think he's only got Brazen Borrower as a flash creature to buff, and that wouldn't even buff Wildborn Preserver because he wouldn't have any mana left over to buff him. So if I buff him with Castle Embereth, it should kill him. Let's just see what he does. I'm trying to think what else he could have. If he has like a Spectral Sailor, that would be a problem. Brazen Borrower. Okay, that's not going to help because he needs mana to buff Wildborn Preserver. Excellent. So that worked out well. And now Brazen Borrower is not going to be able to block any of my creatures, so all I need to do is really out-damage him. Let's see. I'm probably going to use Bonecrusher on Brazen Borrower. I'll probably try and bait a counter first with Grim Initiate, but let's attack first. See what he does. There's always the chance he might play another flash creature or try and bounce my Fervent Champion. He's letting it go through. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to wait until his turn to do Bonecrusher. For now, we're just going to do Grim Initiate. See if we can bait another counter. Sinister Sabotage. Okay, well, in response, we'll do Bonecrusher to his Brazen Borrower. See if he has another counter. If he does, then he's tapped out. Or not tapped out. Well, he will be tapped out, but more importantly, he'll be out of cards. So let's see what happens. Looks like he has something he can do. Probably a counter. Oh, okay. Excellent, he let that go through. And that means we have Bonecrusher we can play during our next turn. Maybe he's got a flash creature, like a Brandborn Cutthroat? Oh, it's another Brazen Borrower, alright. Well, that's not that effective against a 1/1 haste creature. I can just play it again pretty easily. So... And luckily he just drew a land, so we know he doesn't have any answers for our stuff. So we're definitely putting out Bonecrusher and Fervent Champion next turn. Oh, we can give someone haste. I like that. We can't give Bonecrusher and Fervent Champion haste, though. We might do Bonecrusher and give him haste immediately. We're playing Bonecrusher for sure. Because I don't want to risk him getting countered later. We need this threat out there. And now I could either do Fervent Champion or I could do Samut Sprint. I'm thinking about Samut Sprint. And then we can scry and make sure we get a good card next turn. Let's do that. Oh shit, what? I forgot it would deal damage to me even if I'm the one targeting it. Oops. Do I want another one of these? I think I do. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Let's just get all the damage in there. Because if we buff... If we play Fervent Champion next turn, and we play another one of these buffs, he'll be dead if he doesn't have a blocker. We're looking like we're in a pretty good spot right now. What does he have? Another land. That's not going to help him. I think we have this. This game's over. That's 7, and this is more than 7, so yeah, it's game. Good game. Oh, really? Concede right before I can finish you off? Alright. Yep. Aggro deck is working as expected. Let's continue on. Another card that I'm excited to try out that's in this deck, I know, is Krenko Tin Street Kingpin. I don't think I've used that card before. I've seen it used against me, and I know it has the potential to make a huge goblin army, but I hope we can use that to some effect. Looks good to me. We've got a bunch of cheap spells. We've got Embercleave for later. We got a Runaway Steam-Kin. Let's keep it. We'll do Scorch Spitter turn 1. Turn 2, Runaway Steam-Kin. I'm beginner. We'll see. We'll see how truthful that is. In a sense, aren't we all beginners? In the grand scheme of things. Hello? Can't tell if he's AFK or... Oh, okay, he is deciding on his hand. Well, Mulligan bodes well for us. He mulliganed twice? No, just once. Hello. Scorch Spitter out. The good thing about going first is that it's unlikely that the opponent will have a counter for our turn to Runaway Steam-Kin, although he may have removal. But either way, he's on the defensive immediately. Cauldron Familiar. Oh no. That's not what I want to see. Do I want to risk Cauldron Familiar killing my Scorch Spitter? I think I probably do. Just on the off chance he doesn't have a Witch's Oven right away. we can get rid of it, and we won't have to worry about that combo for a while. And plus, we've got Runaway Steam-Kin coming out. Alternatively, we could use Samut's Sprint on it. Yeah, let's do that. We'll attack, and if he blocks, we'll use Samut's Sprint to prevent it from dying. And then we'll play another Scorch... actually, no. I changed my mind. We'll let it die. We want to play these two when Runaway Steam-Kin is already out. We'll just hope that he doesn't have any mechanisms for creating food right away. That may have been a poor trade. That remains to be seen. Witch's Oven, shit. Well, actually, it didn't matter that one's in his graveyard because he's already got another Cauldron Familiar, so... Ooh, we can play a bunch of stuff. And I'm not too worried about a board wipe with this color scheme, so I think I'm going to play all the Scorch Spitters. I think I'm going to give one of them Samut's Sprint, and then attack with that and Runaway Steam-Kin. Runaway Steam-Kin's going to be a 4/4 this turn. Problem is, we're basically out of steam already. So he's definitely going to chump block one of them, but one of them's going to go through. And then next turn, I think we'll have enough for Embercleave. And then we can just Embercleave whichever one he chump blocks. Providing he doesn't have any, Yeah, let's put one of these Scorch Spitters. Oh shit, does this not give him haste? Oh, it does give him haste, good. And what do we have coming up? We probably want some... Ooh, Fervent Champion. Yeah, we want that. Because we can use Fervent Champion and not lose the ability to do Embercleave next turn because he's got haste. He can, contribute to the discount for Embercleave as an attacker. So yeah, let's attack with these guys. Do 1 damage for free, and then probably do 3 more damage on top of that. Sounds good to me. Here comes the sacrifice. Maybe this person really is a beginner. He seems like he's doing this combo kind of slowly. Like he's still learning how to do it. So yeah, I think the main issue right now is that we're just out of steam. We don't have any more cards to play except for Embercleave and Fervent Champion, basically. Another Witch's Oven, that's not good. Good thing is he can only have one chump blocker per turn, which means that Embercleave is basically gonna... I think we're basically bypassing his little combo here by having Embercleave. Let's see if he realizes he can chump block by sacrificing the food in response to my attackers. Looks like he's doing it. Good for you. Unfortunately, it's not going to matter because I have Embercleave, and we're just going to trample right over your Cauldron Familiar. Yeah, the main thing I think we need to worry about now is whether he has removal or not. Who's he going to block? Runaway Steam-Kin. Alright, well, that's the most beneficial for me because giving him trample and +1/+1 and double strike is the most optimal to choose. So that's going to be a decisive blow against you. And then if he sacrifices it, I do even more damage because I've got trample. Yeah, not sure if you realized that you just did 2 more damage to yourself by sacrificing him. How much damage am I doing total? That's what? 13? Holy shit, it gave me at 3 life. Yeah, look at this. Okay, looks like he's struggling to gain life as much as possible. Yeah, gain as much life as you can before I do all my damage. I don't blame you. Alright, so now you're at 5. Yeah, if he's got removal, he'll probably use it on Runaway. Oh, okay. Good game. Yeah, I think if he had removal, he would have stood a chance to potentially come back if he had just destroyed Runaway Steam-Kin. Although maybe not, because I think it only costs 3 mana to re-equip Embercleave, and I think I had 3 mountains, so yeah, that would have been tough to deal with in any case. Alright, 3 mana again, Runaway Steam-Kin, Scorch Spitter, and we got a Krenko. Cool. I like it. I'm enjoying when I get starting hands that allow me to curve out immediately. The hell? Oh, okay. I see how it is. Well, hopefully you don't have another one of those for this Runaway Steam-Kin. I'd much rather Scorch Spitter be destroyed than Runaway Steam-Kin. Jeskai Fires, maybe? Oh, shit. Damn you with your direct damage. Well, apparently we've got another one. And we've got... Well, Infuriate's not going to help. Actually, it is. If he tries to shock it again, we'll Infuriate to save him. How many shocks do you have? Castle Embereth. Beautiful. So now I think I'm going to do Krenko. I can do... Yeah, let's do Krenko. Let's get him out. Buff Runaway Steam-Kin. Attack. We're going to save Infuriate in case he tries to remove one of my creatures, I think. Or if he tries to play like a big blocker. Infuriate is not to be used lightly, especially when we have the card disadvantage. Oh yeah, okay. So you're trying to board wipe. Infuriate will give something +2. Which one do we want to save? We can only save one of them. I think Krenko is more important, honestly, because we can create more creatures with them. Let's do it. Sad to see you go, Runaway Steam-Kin, but we need those goblins. Do we have enough for Embercleave now? Does he come onto the field tapped? Attacking? No, they're not attacking, so we can't do Embercleave. But we can buff him with that Castle Embereth. Oh, shit. That was a mistake. I should have buffed him before he attacked, so I would have gotten more goblins. Oops. Well, since we didn't do that, we'll just keep the mana untapped in case he plays like a blocker. We can use Bonecrusher Giant on. Hopefully he doesn't have another board wipe. Fires an Invention. What's coming next? A Cavalier, maybe? The fuck? Whenever it attacks, you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. Oh. It's a 6/6. My god. Well, that's gonna be an issue. We're probably gonna need to do Embercleave, honestly. He's probably gonna block Krenko. And we'll put Embercleave on him and then do Bonecrusher Giant. I think we've got enough mana for both. Interesting, he's not blocking. Well. I'm trying to think what happens if I put... Is there still a way to destroy this boar? If I put Embercleave on him? I'll be doing 4. Yeah, I can still destroy him. Let's do that. I really want this guy dead. I am right? That would do 4, and then Bonecrusher would kill him. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's worth it. And then we can re-equip Embercleave next turn to give Krenko even more power and create more goblins. Main thing we're looking out for now is if he has a board wipe or not. So maybe we should probably just hold on to our Bonecrusher Giant and not play him right away, in case he does find a board wipe. Cavalier of Gales, okay. He's probably looking for a board wipe with that card draw ability. If he gets like a time wipe or something, he'll probably play it immediately. But yeah, we're definitely re-equipping Embercleave to Krenko if we do survive. Definite Clarion. Alright, cool. Well, Krenko survives. And also, we have another Bonecrusher, so we can kill Cavalier of Gales when we attack without losing Krenko. Oh, actually, it didn't matter, because he gets a +1/+1 counter when he attacks. So he needs to block here. If he doesn't block, he's dead, because I'll Bonecrusher him for the finish. Yeah, I think this game's over. There's nothing he can do because he can't play spells on my turn. Good game. Feels good, I gotta say, it feels good to have a mono red deck win against a Fires deck, because I feel like usually when we have that matchup, I'm the one who loses. Let's keep it going. Lightning fast games, as predicted. Yeah, I had as much fun as I hoped I would playing with Krenko. That was pretty good. Just creating a whole huge army of goblins, especially when he had Embercleave on. This looks good. We've got a bunch of 1 cost, 2 costs. Yeah, let's keep it. None of our really great cards, except for Bonecrusher. I didn't see, like, any, no Runaway Steam-Kin or anything. But there's time. We've got Rimrock Knight for buffing. We've got Bonecrusher for removal. We'll probably play 2 Grim Initiates next turn if he doesn't do anything worthy of removal. Interesting. I haven't seen Golden Egg in an Is That color scheme. Probably Castle Embereth. There's no reason not to. Let's go ahead and attack. And, unless he's got, like, a white... Unless this is, like, a Jeskai color, I'm not that concerned about board wipes. And even if he board wipes, I get, basically 1 creature free. 2/2 when these guys die. What the hell? Urban Utopia. Interesting. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We've got a bunch of instants available. I think we're just going to attack for now and see what the opponent does. We're doing 4 damage per turn. There's no need to rush into anything. We can sort of play reactively at this point. We might do Bonecrusher to his face during his end step if he does nothing. So we can play him as a creature. But I think for now I want to hold on to these instants in case we need something. Teferi.
Let's slow this.
Is he going to bounce a creature? Alright. I'm happy with that because Teferi's going to die now. And also... Oh, we don't have anything to give anything haste, but we can still destroy Teferi and still do 1 damage to his face. Yep. And then we'll play Scorch Spitter again. And I think we're going to keep our other stuff for just in case. I don't want to play Bonecrusher and Rimrock Knight just yet in case he has, like, a board wipe. Was he going to destroy something? Scorch Spitter. Can I save this by doing Infuriate? I need to do 2 Infuriates. I don't think that's worth it. Scorch Spitter isn't that valuable. Although... No, he's not. He's not that valuable. I was going to say, the main issue is that he's gaining life, honestly. That's worse than losing Scorch Spitter. I might do Bonecrusher to his face so that I can play Bonecrusher the creature. Is this a 5 color? I think it is. Yeah, I think it's a 5 color. So, I'll probably want to do Bonecrusher to his face and just start... Oh, shit. Thought Erasure, yeah. Let's do Bonecrusher to his face so we don't risk losing him. And, maybe I should do Rimrock Knight, just so that I don't risk losing him. We'll waste his adventure ability, but we'll be able to cast him as a creature, and we won't risk him Thought Erasuring him. Let's do that. And now he's basically forced to remove an Infuriate. And we've got these 2 creatures available. Kind of a waste of the adventure ability, but hey. Alright, so I think at this point we might just do Infuriate, since he knows we have it, and we'll buff everyone with Castle Embereth. I think that's the way to go right now. I don't want to overcommit my creatures, because he still may have a board wipe. Let's just do a bunch of damage. He's down to 7, so that's good. I'm not sure yet if this deck has, like, life gain or anything. Presumably it has some kind of board wipe at some point. Which is why I'm saving these guys. The only reason I would play these guys before a board wipe is if he played, like, a blocker. Oh, Doom Foretold's not going to matter much because when I sacrifice these guys, I get another creature. I think the only issue is that I can't attack with both of them now. Yeah, I think I'm just going to buff this guy again. Can I? I can only buff him once. Alright. Let's go ahead and attack. And actually, I think I'm going to play Rimrock Knight so that next turn I can sacrifice Grim Initiate and still have a 3/1 to attack with. So the issue I'm anticipating now is if this guy has, like, Dance of the Manse. What can he put back on the field? Golden Egg, Urban Utopia. Urban Utopia, fortunately, doesn't yield him any life. Golden Egg can be sacrificed for life, though. Niv Mizzet, what the fuck? He is at critical life. What does this thing do? Put chosen cards into your hand the rest of the bottom. Okay, so it doesn't mean he can cast anything this turn necessarily, so we could still kill him, I think. Depending on what we draw. If we draw like one of those one-cost creature buffs, I think we can still kill him. Oh my god, we got it. I think we win. Let's see. Target attacking creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Each attacking non-human creature gains trample. Yeah, I think we got it. If he blocks Rimrock Knight... Oh, no. Yes, we do have it, because Castle Embereth can also buff. We got him. Let's go to blockers. Yep, as expected. We'll barge in here, and then we'll buff everyone with +1/+0. Good game. Whew. Glad we got that, because Niv Mizzet was going to be an issue if we didn't kill him right there. Oh, man. We're doing well. I'm enjoying the red deck wins. We're already at 4 wins to cover the entry cost of the standard event. And we don't have any losses yet. And now is usually the time where I start losing, because I've now pointed out that we're doing well. And as everyone who's watched my videos knows, that's where it all goes downhill. Okay, 2 mana. We've got a Rimrock... Oh, Krenko. Okay. Yeah, I like this. We've got a 1-cost, 2-cost, 3-cost creature. We've got some buffs. I'm enjoying the starting hands that I'm getting, for the most part. Let's keep it. Hello. Is the opponent choosing his hand still? Just admire the art of these cards while I wait. Barge In is kind of a card you don't usually see in the meta. Oh, let's keep it. Hello. Opponent's going first, unfortunately, but... I see they have that armor pup. What's going on here? Gutterbones. Okay, so potentially a mono black aggro or something, or maybe aristocrats. Grim Initiate. He will block Gutterbones without risk of dying. Turn 2, probably Grim Initiate and maybe a buff. Priest of Forgotten Gods, okay. Yeah. We'll do Grim Initiate and attack with our current Grim Initiate. Oh, maybe we'll do a Scorch Spitter, actually. Well, either way we're attacking, because if he blocks with Priest of Forgotten Gods, we're killing it. Probably with Rimrock Knight, so that we can play him as a creature pretty soon. Yeah, there we go. What the fuck? Did he think I was bluffing, and as soon as he saw me go over my hand, he was just like, fuck this. I don't know what to say there. What is this? Obnixilis. Oh, alright. Well... I mean, I was expecting lightning fast games, but not that lightning fast. That was like turn 2. Oh, man. Alright. 3 lands. 1, 2, 3 cost creature. Sounds good. Fervent Champion, I like that. Another Gutterbones. Well, we might do the same thing. I think we're going to do Grim Initiate. Well, actually, I think we want to block Gutterbones because his 2 damage is better than my 1 damage, so I think we'll do Grim Initiate that doesn't have haste, as opposed to Fervent Champion, which can attack right away. I think when we see that we want to attack, that's when we'll do Fervent Champion. Looking like Rakdos, potentially Aristocrats, or Rakdos Sacrifice, maybe. It's not good that he has this combo going on right away. Yeah, that's a problem, because he's going to be gaining life every turn. And there's not much we can do about it until we get out Embercleave, so Embercleave is going to be our priority, I think. Good thing is these guys have first strike, so he needs to block with both in order to kill any of my creatures. So let's put out Fervent Champion. Let's attack with both. Let's just start putting in the damage. He can chump block, but it won't. It'll only prevent one of the damage. Oh, interesting. He's letting it both go through. I guess he wants to attack me with Cauldron Familiar. Oh, okay. I think it was just a misplay. Like, he didn't realize that he could block with Cauldron Familiar before he did that combo. It's past turn. There's no reason to do Rimrock Knight now. Next turn, I think we're going to do Krenko. And then, hopefully, we can do Embercleave pretty soon. Yeah, if we can get Krenko with Embercleave, that will, like we saw in one of the previous games, that'll totally negate Cauldron Familiar's ability to chump block if this opponent figures out that he can do that. Midnight Reaper, alright. One thing we are missing is some direct removal, like Bonecrusher Giant. Another Grim Initiate, okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to attack, and if he blocks with Midnight Reaper, we're going to buff with Rimrock Knight to kill it. And if he doesn't block, then we're going to save our mana for Krenko. Let's see what he does. Okay, now he's chump blocking, so we figured that out. Okay, cool. So we're going to kill Midnight Reaper. We want that dead immediately so that he doesn't have much access to card drop. And then I think we're going to play... actually, we'll play Rimrock Knight, because we want a 3-1 attacking. Actually, on second thought, I don't think that's a good idea. Rimrock Knight is not going to be valuable until we have Embercleave out, because he can be easily killed by Cauldron Familiar. Yeah. So we're going to do Grim Initiate, I think, to block Gutter Bones. Gutter Bones and or Cauldron Familiar, whichever he tries to attack with. Yeah, we really need to get Embercleave out. We might actually do Embercleave before Krenko, honestly, because we need to start ignoring his Cauldron Familiar's ability to chump block and start doing some big damage. Legion Warboss. Well, he's a candidate for killing with Embercleave. Hopefully, when we attack with everyone, hopefully he will block one of them with Legion Warboss, and we can kill him with Embercleave. Oh, good. He's not attacking with Gutter Bones. Makes the choice easy for who to block. Is he going to sacrifice it? Or is he going to do the Cauldron Familiar combo? Okay. So I think he's just going to do the Cauldron Familiar coming out twice, which I think is the right play. Castle Embereth, another one? Cool. Yeah, so I think we want to attack with everyone and do Embercleave this turn. Let's go ahead and do that. We want to start just ignoring his chump blockers. Hopefully he'll block with Legion Warboss and we can just kill him right away. But if he doesn't, then we'll just put Embercleave on whoever Cauldron Familiar blocks. He did not. Okay, so let's do Embercleave now. Put him on Fervent Champion. And then next turn we'll do Krenko. Yeah, so now it doesn't matter if he chump blocks or not because the guy has trample. So actually, him sacrificing him then means that we're doing even more damage. And, yeah, I need to play Krenko soon because otherwise Legion Warboss is going to start attacking and giving his little minions... what is it called? Mentor. Right now I'm just sort of hoping that I can out-damage him. Dreadhorde Butcher, that's not good. He's got haste and he's going to buff himself. Oh, jeez. This is bad. We need to get Krenko out right away. We need to start creating 1/1s with Krenko. So that's happening for sure. He's probably going to give it to Dreadhorde Butcher, right? That would be the best call. Oh, interesting. Interesting choice. I would have given it to Dreadhorde Butcher so that he became a 3/3 this turn. Oh, don't tell me he has removal. Good thing is, he has Priest of Forgotten Gods, but, oh, okay, nice. I see what you did there. Well, that's fine. I think we're going to play defensively for a bit while we get Krenko out, and then next turn we'll do, Embercleave onto Krenko. Start creating a bunch of little 1/1s to block for us. Yep. We're going to keep these Grim Initiates as a blocking wall of first strikers. Next turn we'll put Embercleave on Krenko. We should create, what, 3 goblins? Problem is we're running out of life and he's gaining life. So we need to start doing a bunch of damage. Hopefully Krenko just starts dishing out the damage. I think he's probably going to block Krenko though, honestly. He'll lose a bunch of creatures, but I think he'll probably want to stop Krenko as soon as possible. Unless he just direct removes him, which he could very well do depending on what he draws. Yeah, it's currently it's not looking good for us. We're going to need something like Bonecrusher Giant to destroy some of his key creatures. And even then, he's still got this Witch's Oven Cauldron Familiar combo that I don't think we have an answer for. I think we just need to do more damage to him before he can finish us off. And at this rate, it's looking like he's doing more damage to us. You know, it'd be really good if we could find like one of those 1-cost buffs, attach Embercleave to Krenko, and then buff him, and then attack. Oh, alright. He's doing damage to himself, but he's also drawing cards, which is not good. We're going to lose Grim Initiate, but we get another creature for that. Oh, he got more mana. I wonder if he does have like a Murderous Rider or something, and that's why he got more mana. If he has like a Murderous Rider, he's going to use it on... Oh, Rankle! Oh, shit. That's bad. I wonder if he's just going to attack with everyone? He can't kill me this turn, can he? I don't think so. Let's just see how he attacks. I mean, he's going to get me low. But, yeah, alright. He shouldn't kill me. Oh, shit. Is he going to kill me? He's forcing me to block with some people. How much damage can I feel like I want to take the maximum amount of damage that I can without dying. Because I need as many attackers for next turn as possible. Because I feel like if I don't kill him next turn, I'm basically just dead. So I can take... He's going to do 1 damage with his Witch's Oven combo. No, 2, because he's got a spare food. So I can go down to 3. Which means I can only take... I can't take any of these 2/2s in addition to Rankle. So I need to block with everyone, basically. Which is unfortunate. I think that means I lose. Because I'm losing all my creatures. Yeah, this game's over. I don't think there's anything I can do. I mean, we'll block just to survive. But, yeah, unfortunately, we're losing our key creature in order to not get killed this turn. Yeah. Because he's going to do 2 more damage with his Cauldron Familiars. Oh, he can also do each player loses 1 life. So, yeah. I'll be down to 1 health if he plays his turn correctly. Discards a card, alright, yeah. Man. He developed his board fast. And I sort of ran out of steam. Well, I guess, I don't know, this one? We can still do a bunch of damage with Rimrock Knight and Embercleave, depending on what he does. That's our last-ditch effort. We need to draw, like, a 1... Oh, that's not a buff. I was going to say, we need, like, a... Well, this can do damage, but I was hoping we'd draw, like, one of those Infuriates that gives him +3/+2. That might have saved us, but I don't think we can do enough damage. Oh, wait, we can! No, we can't. It's only giving him +1/+1. So we'll do 8 damage, even if we remove Midnight Rider. And that's not enough, so that's a good game. Okay. I'm happy with that loss. I feel like we did the best we could. Fortunately, I don't think it was due to a misplay or anything. Let's go again. Yeah, that player's army developed very fast. He got a whole lot of stuff out, and I think it was probably because of Murderous Rider. No, no, not Murderous Rider. Midnight Reaper. I think if we had like a Bonecrusher on deck to take care of Midnight Reaper right away when it came out, I think we would have stood a better chance of surviving. Yeah, let's keep this. We've only got like 1 and 2 cost creatures, but we've got 2 buffs, which is pretty good. Actually, we probably don't need both buffs. Let's get rid of one of these. We'll do Fervent Champion first of all to get damage going right away. Turn 2, probably... Well, we'll attack and see what he does, but if we need to use our buff, we'll destroy one of his creatures. Oh, okay. Oh, Runaway Steam-Kin. Actually, I want to do that. So, I wonder if I can bluff. He's probably not willing to lose his Knight of the Ebon Legion, so I doubt he'd block. If he does, we'll just destroy it with Rimrock Knight. Yeah, I thought so. I was counting on the fact that he wouldn't block, so that we can play our Runaway Steam-Kin before we play any of these spells. Knight of the Ebon Legion for a Fervent Champion is not a good trade. Actually, that wouldn't have been the trade. It would have been Knight of the Ebon Legion for like a 1-cost buff. We'll let that go through. And now we can play all 3 of these. Holy shit, we're going to do a bunch of damage. Let's see how he blocks. Well, he's dead. We're going to super buff this Fervent Champion. Look at this. We get another Infuriate on deck. Sounds good. We destroyed his Stormfist Crusader. And we got this Grim Initiate to play as well. Also, we could play Rimrock Knight this turn. I don't think he has board wipes, so we might want to do that, honestly. But I think we'll wait till next turn. Yeah, let's wait. Do I want to wait until next turn? I don't know. Let's just play him. Let's just get as many... Oh, shit. God damn it. Why did I do that? That was idiotic. I forgot that he had taken 1 damage. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. Well, there's no worry of me not having any misplays in this episode. Shit. Well, that was sad. Let's see how he blocks. We're probably going to Infuriate whichever one he blocks. Oh, he blocked both. Okay. So we'll lose Grim Initiate, which is fine because we get another creature, but we will destroy one of these and do 4 damage to him. We're still kind of holding our own. The main problem is that we're out of steam now. We're literally out of steam. We ran out of cards and we lost our Steam-Kin. So hopefully we can draw something. Maybe like an Embercleave would be really good right now. I doubt he's going to attack into us. If he does, I mean, I'd probably just block his Gutter Bones with this. If he attacks with Knight of the Ebon Legion, it's not going to do much. He'll do 1 damage or he'll tap out, buffing him. Either one I'd be happy with because... Oh shit, Order of Midnight. He's making another Knight of the Ebon Legion. Okay, okay. Yeah, Embercleave would be good here. Is he, does he have no more mana to play? Infuriate? Alright, I'll take it. Let's attack. Just continually doing damage. Okay, he's getting rid of Rimrock Knight with Gutter Bones. Getting rid of... Yeah, I think we want to keep, let's see. Oh, well, the choice is obvious, actually. We want to keep Fervent Champion. It'd be nice if we had 1 more mana that we could buff +1/+0 without using this Infuriate, but we need to use the Infuriate to keep Fervent Champion alive. And now it's just Fervent Champion and Knight of the Ebon Legion left. Embercleave would be amazing. Or even just 1 more red mana. We could start making him a 2/1 first striker. There it is. Oh shit, but he can buff now. Well, so much for that. We can't attack into him while he has the ability to buff. But luckily that means he's not playing anything on the field. Black Lance. Well, at least we can block him without dying. Yeah, we definitely ran out of steam, which is unfortunate. Huh. Well, I'm blocking Black Lance for sure. Because I've got first strike, and your creature just dies. Embercleave! Fuh! Well, I can give my guy +1/+0, and then we'll still both die. So, fair trade, I guess, except I'm taking damage over the top. And Knight of the Ebon Legion gets buffed. Shit. We get another Fervent Champion. The problem is he's about to give his Knight of the Ebon Legion Embercleave, and he's going to be doing way more damage than me per turn. But he does have lower life at the moment. He also has way more cards. This is looking bad for us. Oh, he didn't attach Embercleave. Interesting. What else is he going to play? Oh, that looks like it might have been a misplay. Like he thought he could attach it during combat. Spawn of Mayhem. Another Castle Embereth. That's not going to help. This is looking really bad. I'm not even sure if keeping my Runaway Steam-Kin would have helped at this point, because right now the issue is just that we ran out of steam. We played all our cards. We're just drawing lands now. Yeah, and he's got tons of stuff to play. I think we're dead. I'm not even sure what we can get at this point that would turn this around. Yeah. He's about to just kill us with Spawn of Mayhem. That's game. Damn. Okay. I think I need to slow down so I don't make misplays. I mean, I think that was probably one of the first misplays of the episode, but still. It's one that was a bit crucial. I destroyed my own Runaway Steam-Kin. Okay. What do we got? Runaway Steam-Kin, 2 Embercleaves. That's kind of excessive, but we do have Fervent Champion and Scorch Spitter. We'll keep it. We'll do Fervent Champion right away for that quick damage. Turn 2 Runaway Steam-Kin. Looking like a Simic Flash deck. Yep, he's skipping the turn. So, because it's Simic Flash, it makes me think he has counters, which makes me think maybe I should play Fervent Champion. And then if he counters it, I'll play Scorch Spitter. Let's do that. Is he going to counter it? Cool. Well, I get Scorch Spitter on the field then. I think that was the right play. Because that would have been Runaway Steam-Kin getting countered, and I want him to come out if he can. So now I need to worry about flash creatures. Fortunately, I just drew a Barge In, so and we also have a Bonecrusher Giant on standby, so we can sort of sit back and make him do something and just attack with the creatures we have on the field. We are going to need some more mana at some point, but yeah, I think we want to do Runaway Steam-Kin now. He's probably going to counter it, but we want to keep drawing counters out of his hand. We don't want him to have mana available for a flash creature. Yeah, there's the counter. It's fine. We've still got a Bonecrusher we can play at some point if we need to. Alright, now he's got 4 mana, so this is sort of the critical point where he may play a Night Pack Ambusher. Fortunately, we've got a Bonecrusher and a Barge In that can destroy it if he does play it, because he'll have to tap out. So if he does have it, he might play it to chump block these guys. Well, not chump block, he would fully block them. Nope, he's letting it go through. Cool. Yeah, I think we're just going to sit back and let our Bonecrusher be available for any... He'll probably play it now if he has it. It's going to be difficult to deal with it if he doesn't choose to block with it. Which looks like it may be the case. Night Pack? You doing Night Pack? You're doing Night Pack, aren't you? Yep, there's Night Pack. Shit. Well, we're going to continue attacking into him. And at some point he's probably going to block. Unfortunately, he's going to be creating wolves now. If we can draw 1 more mana... Oh, he's attacking, alright. Yeah, if we can draw just 1 more mountain, or a Castle Embereth, we can put Embercleave on something, and that would destroy Night Pack or whatever wolf he plays. Excellent. So let's go ahead and attack. Hopefully he doesn't have another flash creature like another Night Pack. That would be unfortunate, but even if he does, and he blocks with this wolf, it'll still die. Let's just see how he blocks. Yeah, I think Embercleave is coming out now. Problem is he can counter it. So maybe I should do Bonecrusher Giant. And then if he counters Bonecrusher... No, I'll do Barge In. I'll do Barge In, and then if he counters it, then I have other methods of destroying that wolf. Because he doesn't have any mana untapped right now. He let it go through. Shit. I kind of thought he would counter that to prevent his wolf from dying, but I guess he doesn't care about his wolf. Well, that's interesting. Maybe we should play Bonecrusher now? But I feel like he's going to counter it if I do. We're going to do damage to his face, I think, during his end step. We're going to let this turn go by. If he does like a flash creature, that's when we'll do Bonecrusher to his face. Another Knight pack, holy shit. Well, that's not good. We can't destroy him this turn, so we might as well do Bonecrusher to his face. Well, we know it can't be countered. But yeah, he's doing 10 damage per turn now. We may be out-damaged. And he's probably got counters on deck for whatever else I play. This is really bad. I was really hoping he would block with Night Pack Ambusher. Oh my god, and he's creating wolves. This is looking really bad. We don't even have enough mana to cast Embercleave because we need more attackers. Let's attack, I guess. It's probably going to block. Why wouldn't you? It's just a wolf that you create 2 of every turn. Let's see if we can bait a counter with this and then get Bonecrusher out, which is what we really care about. Okay, he let it go through, so that wolf is dead. Oh my god, if he had another Night Pack Ambusher to make this guy a 5/5, that would be hideous. I think I'm just dead. Pretty sure I'm dead next turn. Because even if I play Bonecrusher, I can't block enough damage to survive, so this game is just over. Fuck. Why do my losses always have to be like a losing streak? It can never just be gradual. Well, anyway, I'm happy with how we did up to that point. We got to 5 wins, and we were doing really well for a good while. Let's see what we got for prizes. More gems, 600 coins, and let's get a pack. Oh, we got 1 pack for free, so let's buy 1 more pack. And you know what? I think we're going to get packs from a different set, because I've basically gotten every rare in Throne of Eldraine, I'm pretty sure. So let's get something from, I don't know, maybe War of the Spark? Yeah, that sounds good. Oh wow, I think my stomach just made a loud noise that I think the mic picked up. What do we got? Oh my god, a Krenko! We were just using that in our match. Awesome. And how about the Throne of Eldraine? I expect to see gems. Oh shit, a Mythic! Awesome. It's not one I see very often in the meta, but still awesome. Looks like like Mythic rares like this look like they'd be fun to make a deck around. I should try that one day. Alright, well that was this episode. I definitely enjoyed playing with this deck. I definitely noticed how fast it is. Like, it curves out at 3 mana. And that's really sort of unique. I think most red decks that I play, they usually have like they usually peak at like 4. Seeing one at 3, and with only, I think, 19 lands, it's sort of, it's an even faster version of an already super fast archetype. So I really enjoyed that. Playing with Krenko, we didn't get to use him as much as I hoped. But the one time we did use him to really good effect, I was happy with it. We were creating a shit ton of goblins. We put Embercleave on him. He was, like, super OP. So that was a lot of fun. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.